Hey there, Poke people, how you doing? This is JD Casters Collectibles, and after a long and awaited return, we have a PSA submission from March, being June. Not too bad if you look at recent return days on orders that we're putting out. They bumped up the TCG return time to 65 business days, which when you do the math, there's only 20 in a month. So you're gonna have 3 full months plus time to get there, plus time to get back. If they also open your package day one, like how we do when we send it 10 days, so that they have to open that package. That starts order prep immediately. Otherwise, your order could sit there for 2 weeks, and then they finally crack the box and say, order prep prepared. So it could be as much as 4+ months for you to return your cards right now. So if you send them, we'll see them at like Thanksgiving. So here we go, guys. 1 box submission. Apparently if you only get 1 box, they don't put that much in there. What was this shenanigan? Oh, the one that wasn't graded. Okay, we usually start these off with this. So this one, they said was apparently too far gone. I mean, fair. Probably the worst back we've ever sent on a card. Like, I half want to try again, just because it would be a really cool one, but a thing for another day and another time. Alrighty, with that out of the way, let's pull this and go from here. First off, PSA 9 UV Alt. A card that we've seen in the shop quite a good bit. Now, what would I say caused this? Maybe back centering, but I can't really see anything off rip that would make me think this is a 9. This could be a potential crack and resend. Next up, a gorgeous Giovanni's Charisma SIR in Japanese. Notice how his pants and clothes really reflect, and even the lampshades. I mean, God, the detail in this is so much more drastic than your typical English SIR. Next up, PSA 10 on the Umbreon V. Trainer Gallery from Brilliant Stars. An absolute banger of a card. Anything Umbreon in a 10. Never a bad sign. Next up, Arceus V in a 9. Let's take a quick gander here. I'm wondering, again, what really, maybe the bottom centering is a little high, but man, what's the back look like? 4 solid corners. I mean, I'm a little stuck on what, man, they're really taking that 55. I mean, they might as well just call it 50-50 at that point. Because if that's not 55-45, couldn't tell you what is. Another banger of an SIR, we got the Fruit Salad Japanese Eevee. The promo in the SPCs, if you've been so lucky to find one or bought one from me in recent days, you know that this card in English is nice, but not quite the gem that this one is in Japanese. Next up, Pheasantipity Master Ball in a PSA 10. Not the craziest card in this submission, but an elegant one regardless. Looks great. Japanese, as you know, texture above and beyond your typical English print, which if you've looked at Master Balls in English, they look like chuffed donkeys. So, you know, one of those things. Now we got the, I gotta check to see whose card this is. I think this is mine. May or may not be. If it isn't, I'm gonna try to procure it because you gotta attract them customers, guys. If you don't know, you haven't been in the shop, Tatsugiri is by far the mascot for the whole store. We got Tatsugiris hiding everywhere. We got the 3 graded in the last PSA submission that we got back. Next up, I know this one's mine. This is a Best of XY. Now, when we got these cards, they were Nakey Jakey raw. Look at these slabs. There was like a sticker on here. Ugh. PSA. PSA, I'm on to you. Like, I should not have to do this to a slab. All I did was just smear it around. I didn't even clean the damn thing. Like, anyways, the best of XY cards that came in were all PSA 10s, amazingly, as they were just raw dogging in a metal tin. Next up, an Ivysaur illustration rare in a PSA 10. Absolute stunner, perfect corners on it. You know, the last submission we got, we had a card that PSA said there was evidence of tampering, and cannot wait to send that one back out and get a 9 or a 10 on it, because the guy that told me the corners were that bad, wild. Now I will say, surprised this got a 10. There is a small piece of hollow, not hollow wear, edge wear, I guess is what you'd call it, right up top there. That little glistening, that's not a star, everybody. That is on the card. I mean, the top border of this is really not that great. Shocked this got a 10. The back's great though. I mean, if you're going by Beckett standards, gorgeous card. Another absolute slapper of a PSA 10, the Giovanni's Persian. Or not Giovanni, sorry, I'm in Destined Rivals right now. The Persian from Twilight Masquerade. No, Shroud of Fable. Can I get my head on straight? Good Lord. But an excellent card as well. 4 corners, very nice. I'm surprised they didn't try to say we tampered with that corner, since it looks a little oblong compared to the other ones, but still a mint corner. Next up, the lowest grade in the submission that isn't a 1. A PSA 6 Gyarados, the shiny Gyarados EX, the secret rare from Breakpoint. Crazy border on this. Those cards are wild. I mean, we didn't expect a 10, guys, trust me. We were just hoping to encapsulate it and maybe sneak a 7, which, to be honest, I guess the edge wear was just too much for a 7. Fair enough. Fair enough. Next up, a PSA 8 on the Charizard EX. Now, these cards are probably some of the hardest ones to grade as far as a Charizard goes in recent days. It's not the most expensive Charizard, nor is it, you know, a rare one to pull, but the getting of a 10 on these is quite difficult. Something to do with the hyper rare patterning on them. They just don't buff out very well. I mean, I pulled pack fresh ones that looked worse than that. So next up, pretty decent PSA 10 here, the Charmander promo from Obsidian Flames. Another heater, no pun intended. 4 perfect corners, looking great. Next up, PSA 10 on the Enzorark. Absolute banger of a card, great texturing on this one. The way the light hits it really bounces off everything really well. Don't know what to expect to look on the back here. They're all the same. They're all like just perfect. You really don't have to worry about whitening on the back of Japanese cards. Next up, an absolute slapper, a basic Pokemon, what do they call that? The Pokemon expansion in Japanese. The Venusaur Hollow. This is the OOOG Venusaur. Now, if you'll notice, you're like, man, why did ours have a different pattern? Japanese cards have always had the Cosmos Hollow to them. They introduced the star pattern with the English print, and then after base set 2, realized, you know what, we might as well just go with that. Now, one thing I will say, guys, is if you get cards and you're like, this, if anything before base set 2, so your Jungle base set, Shadowless base set, and Fossil. If you have Cosmos patterns, there's either one of 2 things. It was a theme deck exclusive, or it's in a foreign language. So always notice those differences in patterning there. Or if it's a legendary collection, they went back to the star pattern for the basic hollows, which was a wild switch. But next up, we all know Cody will be quite excited for his PSA 10 Emperor Buggy 2nd anniversary set. Next up, a PSA 10. I will say, don't know what's going on with the top of the card right there, but they said, hey, it's a 10. You know, when you get this backed up, I guess sometimes they just kind of like, whoops, sorry. in comparison to some of the 9s we've gotten, like the Mew V. And last but not least, a PSA 10 on the Mewtwo V from Pokemon Go. Absolute stunner. We had a guy just hit this card out of our Dragonite boxes. I told him, he's like, what's the big hit? I said, this stunner of a Mewtwo V ult. And this lucky gentleman, or last, got themselves PSA 10. Now there is a nice scratch on this slab right there, which is wild. PSA, come on guys. I'm dropping the ball here a little bit. Get on your horses. But with that, guys, I would say another successful grading submission at Casters Collectibles. Stay up to date. We will be making some changes to the protocol for grading, as well as make sure to like, follow, subscribe, hit the link in the doodly-doo, do all the stuff. Guys, we need greater social media support. If you like the content, if you like what we do in the store and in general, please take the time to hit that subscribe button, set the alerts when we drop a new video. Please take the time to watch it. I mean, my uncle loves the videos, and it's one of those things where it's like I never expected him to be a watcher of them. So if my uncle can, I think you can take the time to do it as well. But with that, guys, Caster out.